Good morning again. Here I am today, and I thought I would try and touch base with you again and talk about gremlins, which things we really get ourselves stuck with, issues which I find social entrepreneurs always come up to me and talk to me about. And the three things which come up over and over again is isolation is a big issue. Fear, literally being scared of their dreams, being scared of what they've taken on, and are they questioning themselves? What have I got myself involved in? And the other thing is valuing themselves that, I'm not going to find any clients who can pay for my services or for my product. So I thought today I'll just start off with one of the solutions, which I think that for me, with all these three: isolation, being scared, and feeling that you can't get any clients, and it's about valuing yourself. I think it all starts really with your mindset, and that you really need to get to grips with your mindset. You really have to be careful what you tell yourself, because it's got a habit of coming true. That's one of the things I think that you need help with. But in thinking about one solution, for me, it all boils down to this kind of support you have. Feeling isolated, feeling scared, feeling I can't get any whatever, it all boils down to the next thing I normally ask them: what kind of support are you getting around this? Why are you feeling isolated? Why are you scared? Who are you getting your support from? And most people think, well, support comes from, consultants and coaches and mentors. Yes, I definitely think you should invest in those if depending on your circumstances. But sometimes support comes from very strange people in your team, your members of staff, your cleaner, your babysitter, your from very, very strange places. And people don't actually realize that these people, they're all part of the team, which gives you support. And it doesn't have to be formal, sit down. I'm now sitting down here and I'm giving you support. And that's what they always have an aha moment when I ask them this question about where are you getting support? Because I think it's really the best place to feel less isolated, to feel less scared, is to get support. So in your day-to-day, sometimes, as I said, we're just not mindful of the support. Sometimes when you look deeper into it, that there's actually a lot of support around people who are having these issues, but they've never seen it as support. They've never seen it, or they've never seen it that these people are potential supporters. And I even go as far as your customers, as far as I'm concerned, are your best supporters. You don't go there to talk to them about your problems, but by them, when you build relationship with them, they actually support by purchasing your product or your service. They're supporting you. They're supporting your values. They're supporting your vision. They're supporting your enterprise by that relationship. So one of the things I talk about when people say I'm really finding it difficult to find new clients, and I said, what about the old ones? you can go back to your old current supporters, clients, and they will find out what their next needs are. And most of the time, in my experience, I have always nurtured old clients rather than spending more time and energy looking for new clients. I go back to my old clients, and I always find that they're the best people to give me more business, because they already know me, they already trust me, and they're already my supporter, one of my biggest supporters. And it's just building those relationships with the current supporters. So that's one of the biggest solutions. I don't go around finding new clients. I go around talking and building meaningful relationships with the current clients. So that's one of my solutions on the issue about finding new, I can't find new clients. The other thing which I do personally, but this is all a new sector, is I have mentors myself to mentor me. And I've always found that they've always come up with something. They've been through the same scenario. I'm thinking, oh God, this is an original one. I've never heard of this one. And I play it back to them or talk to them about it and discuss it with them. Oh, yeah, that has happened before. That happened to me. And this is what happened. And again, I've said it before, a problem shared, it is really a problem halved. So who are these mentors for you? Who are these supporters? Do you have access? Can you create your own support group and people to support you? When I was starting my business 32 years ago, I decided to form a support group of women I'd met when I was doing research in my children's home. So we were, on the face of it, they were my competitors. But I didn't see them as my competitors. I found them as my supporters. So every Monday, we had a meeting at my house, first Monday of each month. And they were, today they would have been called Mastermind Group. But they were my support, and because I found myself isolated. So I always think that when I'm feeling these things, when I'm feeling isolated, lonely, and scared, the first thing I reach out for is support. So I really want you to comment on this video or get in touch with me and tell me what do you do? Who are your supporters? How do you find support? What do you find supportive in your own everyday personal and professional life? Until tomorrow, goodbye.